Gigabyte, you're breaking my heart here. I've been a a fan of yours for so long now, but I just really cannot, in good conscience, defend the kind of products you're putting out right now, such as the brand new Gigabyte RTX 4090 Gaming OC. Now, of course, Gigabyte have always been the biggest name when it comes to graphics cards, and in fact, starting at just $1,700, this is actually one of the cheaper ways that you can get into the RTX 4090 hype. But is it even worth that, given how many mistakes this card commits? I mean, just look at the name, Gaming OC. It's right in the name, but then when you actually look at the factory overclock, you figure out that it's a whopping 15 megahertz. Now, thankfully, it's a pretty big card with a lot of heatsink and advanced cooling, so you have no problems manually overclocking it. In fact, this thing's so big, it's a quad slot card, and it is thicker in all directions compared to the reference RTX 4090. Now, despite the fact that it takes up 4 entire slots, it still only uses 2 PCIe brackets at the back for reinforcement. Now, thankfully, Gigabyte provided us with a different solution for GPU sag, and included an anti-sag bracket with this graphics card. So, good on you, Gigabyte. You at least did something right with this product. Because let's quickly go back to that back of the graphics card, which I briefly mentioned. Because here, this graphics card commits one of the cardinal sins a graphics card can commit, and that is having only a singular HDMI port. That's right. Just one single HDMI port. So if you have a setup with multiple HDMI monitors, or do you simply want to use HDMI's higher bandwidth on more than one display, then you're out of luck. What, just because you bought a $1,700 graphics card, you expect to have features that have been around for like 5 years now? Who do you think you are? Yep, that's right. Gigabyte decided to downgrade to just a single HDMI at the back and free display port, which is just, quite frankly, unacceptable in this day and age. And the worst part is that they're not the only ones. So many other manufacturers also do this, leaving very few cards that actually do it right and include multiple HDMI, like the Asus TUF, which I recently covered on this very channel. So all in all, does this card do anything really special to make it worth it? Well, no, not really. Granted, Gigabyte still makes some glorious graphics cards, and this one is no exception. It looks absolutely fantastic, and RGB is minimal but tasteful. But by the time you're starting to pay $1,700 for a graphics card, I mean, at that point, you're just $50 away from the current price for the water-cooled MSI variant. So for that kind of money, you would expect this graphics card to do a lot more to stand out, rather than trying to pass off a 15 megahertz overclock as an actual gaming overclock. So sadly, Gigabyte, once again you failed to win my heart back, but don't stop trying. I believe in you. But just as a friendly suggestion, try to get back to innovating sooner rather than later, because I don't think you have much time for that when China invades. But if you're in the market for an RTX 4090, you're also probably rich enough to support the kind of tech journalism we do here. So definitely check out our Patreon down in the video description below, because even just one single dollar a month truly goes a long way, while you get awesome perks as well. I'd also like to thank my existing patrons, Gavin Burns, Ryan LKB, Justin Rage, Ella Vroniak, Barlash Welker, Meg Sumner, Shane Allcroft, Lansby, and Jesse Hubman. Thank you guys so much, support truly goes a long way. Down you're going to find our merch store, our Discord server, and our social media links as well. But anyway, that's it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then remember, subscribe, like, whatever, and I'll see you all in whatever I make next. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye.